This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so today, as part of Power BI demo, end of the day, you should be comfortable with the how to develop some Power BI report and how to share that Power BI report to the business user. These 2 points we are going to get it. Before going for those practicals, I would like to speak 5 or 10 minutes introduction about the what is Power BI. Most of the people knows by this time it is a business intelligence tool to convert whatever we have the raw data into meaningful information. The meaningful information drives profitable profits in the business by doing some kind of actions. There are a lot of BA tools are available in the market like Power BI, Tableau, Cognos, Business Objects, OBI, Domo, ClickView. Even I didn't listed some of things here, but there are a lot of things are available in the market. There are a lot of things are available in the market. But why I need to go for Power BI as a business intelligence tool in my organization, in my project? What is the reason? Out of these all BI tools, which is the best and why it is best? According to world's leading research and advisory company, Power BI is the best. Let us go and try to see this report, which is known as Gartner report. Gartner is a research company to tell, hey, in the area of the CRM, which is the best, in the area of the ERP, which is the best, in the area of the business intelligence, which is the best, in the area of the relational databases, which is the best, in the area of the clouds, which is the best, in the languages, which is the best. Like that, in each area, is going to research and is going to tell, okay, in the business intelligence, these are the tools are available as per the price, as per the use cases, as per the features, as per the number of customers, as per the simplest things, how to do the things. Is going to give different categories, some kind of marks is going to give, finally is going to decide, hey, this is the best one, is going to decide it. If you go and try to see such a beautiful Gartner report, here you can see Microsoft officially published this one. This is the Gartner report what we have. Here I have the 4 coordinates are available. In that one, leaders coordinate is the best one, where we are seeing who is the first place, in the leaders coordinate. Microsoft. That means Power BI is the first place in the BI environment. Compared to the OBW market, compared to the Tableau market, compared to the ClickView market, okay, Microsoft market is more available. Microsoft market is more available. Even we have the always second opinion we used to take it, right? As part of second opinion, you observe one more leading research and advisory company report. There also you find Power BI is available in the leaders coordinate. So based on these two research reports, we can summarize Microsoft Power BI is doing very good in the market. People will have one confusion, hey, I have to go for Tableau, or I have to go for OBI, or I have to go for Cognos, or I have to go for business objects, or I have to go for Power BI. Which tool is the best? You want to settle down in the business intelligence, but you are in the confusion which tool is the best, you don't know. Don't trust the faculty or don't trust anyone, because everyone has very little brain. With the brain they are seeing only little projects. Based on that one, I don't want you to take the decision. You follow this kind of Gartner coordinates, this kind of things. These people are seeing the more world than you and me, and they are able to give this report based on different features they are observing, and they're giving this report, right? So that is the reason I would like to say, based on these two reports, Power BI is the best in the market. Now what is Power BI? Everyone knows Power BI is a business analytics solution. It is an analytics solution. It is an analytics solution. That is the reason if you see the official Power BI site, if you open official Power BI Microsoft.com site, there we have the solutions, the given solutions, Azure plus Power BI combination, Office 365 plus Power BI combination for analysts, for IT, for developers, by industry, something like that. Here you can notice one of the thing is available for analysts. So whoever is doing the analysis, we need this one. See here how much beautiful report she is trying to show on the screen. Here I have some card, here I have some card, here I have one graph, here I have one graph, here I have one graph. Lot of graphs are available in a beautiful way she's trying to show on the screen. So overall, Power BI is a analytics solution that lets you visualize your data and share insights across your organization, or embed them or integrate them into your apps. Already we have some website is available. There you want to integrate it, you can do that one. Connect to hundreds of data sources and bring your data to life with live dashboards and reports. To be honest, there is no limitation. Power BI can able to connect almost all the databases, whatever available in the market at this point of time. Even one or two databases, whatever we do not have direct connectivities, through some programming, it may be Python programming or through R programming, we'll able to communicate with those things also. But most of the things, whatever we have in the market, it has the connectivity, we have it. For instance, if you go and try to click on here, get the data, there you can notice I have here n number of databases, you can see it. See these databases, we have SQL Server, we have Oracle database, we have IBM Netezza and PostgreSQL, MS SQL, SAP HANA, what else not? If you go for Power Platform, if you go for Azure, if you go for online services, almost all online services they provide here, including everyone knows Google Analytics, or everyone knows GitHub, or everyone knows LinkedIn, something like these things also they are trying to keep here. So you name it, it is available. That's the reason we are saying as hundreds of sources we are able to connect it. Visit for more information. I given here official website link. There they are trying to explain what is Power BI. They are trying to explain. You can have one video also, small video. You can go and you can listen the video. What is Power BI? It's going to explain in a better way. It's trying to explain. You can see we are trying to create here one bar chart, one pie chart, one bar chart. Okay, very simply we are trying to create it, and also they implemented natural language AI. You type here what they are typing here. Show total global sales by genre. We are writing here. Immediately we are seeing here genre and global sales bar chart. Same data we are showing the pie chart format. Same data or some other data, sentiment data we are showing in some other format. So you type the question, according to the question, possible all visualizations, it's trying to show it. They implemented AI, artificial intelligence, they implemented automatically, is identifying based on your question. It's understanding what is the measure, what is the dimension, and it's giving the visualizations to you. Okay, right. Let us move on to the next one. Why Power BI? Already knows Gartner and other research analysts are saying as Power BI is the best. But why? Why it is best? Why it is best? Why it is best is we can create the dashboards in minutes. Within minutes, we are going to create our dashboards, can create it. Even today, end of the class, we are going to create one dashboard, we are going to create it. We are going to see how easy it is. Second, put BI in everyone's hands. It is economy. we are going to charge very less. It's going to charge. To understand that meaning, just compare Power BI, what is the price per month or per product, per user, whatever it is, and Tableau also try to observe, then you come to understand the difference. Let me show you Power BI price. You can show here two types of license are available. Choose Power BI Pro, choose Power BI Premium. If you go for Power BI Pro, per user, how much you supposed to pay? $9.99. That is $10 you have to pay per month per user. Per month per user. Whereas if you go to the Tableau and try to observe Tableau price, how much we have to pay. If you go for the Tableau, if you go and observe here, I can notice per user per month we have to pay here 70 we have to pay. 70 we have to pay, which is a cheaper. It is almost 7 times more than the Power BI, right? 7 times more than the Power BI. If you go with this, I need to pay 9.99, that is nothing but $10. Here I have to pay $70. $70, which is a cheaper Power BI or Tableau? Power BI. That's what we are looking for. Power BI we are looking. That's what we are saying as it is economy. Now, unify self-service and enterprise analytics. Self-service meaning even tomorrow, business analysts also can come and can able to develop their own report. That was a simple framework, simple interface we have. It can be tightly integrated with the Azure. To understand this tightly integrated with the Azure world, you can see the solutions. In the solutions, observe the Azure plus Power BI combination. In the Azure plus Power BI, you can notice this is the Power BI reports within the Azure platform. We are seeing it. It is very tightly integrated. It is a Microsoft Azure platform. Here we are seeing the Power BI reports. We are seeing it. Inbuilt integration, built-in integration, we have it. Built-in integration, we have it. Let's find answers fast with industry-leading AI. Artificial intelligence, they incorporated. That's where we are saying as here, you type the question, whatever you want it, and we are going to give you the possible answers. We are going to give it. You are typing your question, system is understanding your question and trying to provide here. If you want, you can go on, you can play this one in offline and you can see how it is working. So get fast AI powered answers to your business questions, even when asking conversational language. That means your own natural language, you are asking about it. And we are referring this one from your official website, you are referring. As you're referring from official website, do we have any chance of fake information here? Do we have any chance of fake information? No. So even they are providing the feature where it is available also, they are providing it. So it is a 100% AI integrated. Then we have here get unparalleled Excel integration. As people aware of it, most of the people aware of it, though we have so many technologies, we have it. Inside our laptop, without Excel, do we have any laptop? Though we have a lot of technology in the market, without Excel, do I have any laptop? Or any human being is there who is doing their job without Excel? He may be database administrator, he may be BA developer, or he may be ETL developer, data scientist, data analyst, business analyst, whatever role you take it. Without Excel, he cannot do his job. That Excel integration we are providing very tightly in the sense, if you notice my Excel here, we are seeing one extra thing. Did you notice here? What is this? What is this? Power BI. We are able to integrate Power BI inside the Excel. I hope we are able to see this Power BI option here, right? From here itself, I can go and I can open the Power BI and I can connect to the data and I can go for the pinning the managers, so on, so. I have here very tight integrations, we have it. add-ons we have. It's a plugin. That's right. It's a plugin. Now we also go for turn insights into actions. Turn insights into actions. This insights system is going to give you while you given the data to it, and by seeing that one, immediately we can convert that insights into actions. We can convert it. We'll see while I'm doing this one, more information you'll see it. Stream analytics in real time. We also can go on, we can connect with the Kafka or any streaming applications. You can connect and you can get the data. You can get it. View, visit for more information. For example, see this one. I have here one interesting diagram they provided somewhere. One interesting diagram I can see somewhere. Yeah, this one is interesting diagram. Whatever this machine is doing now, it is alive or not? Whatever this machine is doing now, it's alive. The live whatever she's doing, machine is doing, according to that one, we're able to update the report. We're able to update it. That's what called as stream. What is going on now? What is going on now? That data we're able to capture and we're able to show in our reports. We're able to show it. Okay, so that's what we are saying as we can go on, we can implement here stream analytics also we can implement to replicate our real-time use cases. What is happening now that immediately we can convert as a one dashboard, we can convert it. Okay, not only to implement our data warehousing solutions, not only to implement your data warehousing solutions, we also can implement real-time solutions, we can implement it. That's where the greatness of Power BI we have it. I don't want to confuse much. How many products we have in the Power BI to do this beautiful work? How many products we have in Power BI? We have maybe a number, but regularly we are going to use only two things. One is called as Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop. This is a way you are going to do your 90% of your development work. We are going to do it. We are going to do development work, 90% of work we are going to do over there. Second, we have here Power BI service. This is where we are going to share our reports to the business users. We are going to share it. So one is for development purpose, one is for end users purpose, sharing purpose, I can say. And bit of security related, bit of other things, 10% of development will do in the Power BI service. But major work we are going to do using Power BI desktop only, we are going to do it. Now tell me how many products we have in Power BI mainly how many products we have? Only two. One is called as Power BI desktop. Second is called as Power BI service. First, you are going to work with the Power BI desktop. Once your development is completed, you are going to publish that one into Power BI service. Let us go and try to do this one. This activity will use Power BI desktop, will use Power BI service, and we can move forward. I would like to give one rough diagram also. I want to give here. Let us go and try to take here paint. So in the paint, I want to give very rough diagram. I want to give it so that we come to understand what I am going to do now. Okay. So let me clear the screen. I am clearing it. For example, now what I want is here. Okay, this is what I have one database. The database is known as SQL Server database. I have it, for example. What is the database I have? SQL Server database. I have it. So let us go and try to take here SQL Server database I have here. Using this SQL Server database, I want to communicate Power BI desktop. I want it to communicate it. So I'm going to take here one more thing that is called as Power BI desktop. I'm going to take it. So I am going for Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. We'll be getting the data, whatever available inside the SQL server. We're going to get the data into Power BI desktop. We're going to get it. Whatever we have the data we're going to get here. Then we'll be, once your development is completed, then we are going to publish that one to the Power BI service. We are going to publish, we are going to publish this one into the Power BI service. We are going to publish it. So these are the three steps what all I want to do it today. Are you getting my point? We have the SQL Server database. If you want, you can take whatever database you want, you can take it. In my case today, demonstration purpose, I am taking SQL Server database. From there, how to connect with the Power BI desktop and how to make it relation. Then once you are completed, how to push Power BI desktop report into Power BI service, we are going to do it. Shall we go and start it? Yes. So first, let me show you. I want to show my database first. Database I can access using, I have one of the tool that is known as SSMS. SSMS is a one interface, one tool to see what are the databases available in our mission. And in the databases, what are the tables are available, and how to write the queries, how to execute the queries. Those all things will be happens using SSMS. It is a tool to explore our database, nothing to do with the Power BI. As this tool is not related to the Power BI. It is a database. So if I go and try to connect to this database, I am trying to connect to this database. I can notice how many databases I have in my mission. Adventure Work 2012, Adventure Works to DW 2012, DW 2017, Worldwide Importers DW, Test Database, RRI DB Test. So many databases I have here, right? These databases, one of the databases, Worldwide Importers Data Warehouse, we have it. I would like to go with that database. Tables, I want to use it. Inside this one, what are the tables are available also, you can notice here. There are a lot of tables are available in my database. One of the database I have here that is called as, okay, we have here fact order table, fact purchase table, fact sales table, fact stock holding table, fact transaction table, and dimension city, dimension date, customer, employee, like that, n number of things are there. What is dimension? What is fact? We are going to understand down the line. Don't worry. Time being, there are a lot of tables are available. I want to see what is the data available in one of the table I want to see. For example, I am selecting in fact sales table. What are the records are available? I am selecting it. Just I right click on this one. Then I want here 1000 rows. Then I can notice I am able to see the 1000 rows. I am able to see it. We have the sale key, city key, customer key, bill customer key, blah blah, and also we see this transaction corresponding, how much money we received here, unit price is this much, and tax rate and total excluding tax amount and profit, how much we got it, like that. We have all the money matters we have here. These kind of tables I want to use in my Power BI. I want to use it. Okay, did you understand the first one? What is your database? Did you understand it? Now we know in SQL Server database, I have so many databases are available. Now one of the database I want to communicate using Power BI desktop. Let me open Power BI desktop. If you install Power BI desktop, this kind of icon we are going to get onto your desktop. This is called as Power BI desktop. I already opened PowerBI desktop. I think this is whatever I have PowerBI desktop. This is how it looks like. I hope you're able to see my window very clearly. This one window you are learning. This one window you are learning. That's it. You completed your Power BI. Only one window you have to learn. That's it. What are the different options which are available here? What this button is, what this button is, what this button is. And we also have here what you mean by filters, what you mean by visualizations, what you mean by fields. And also we have some other things. What you mean by selection pan, what you mean by we have here bookmarks pan, like that, a number of options, whatever available, you have to learn about it. If you want to do advanced things, then you can go for how to integrate with Python, how to integrate with R, how to go for your custom visualizations, how to import it. We can go and we can learn about it. Time being, I am trying to close these bookmarks. I'm going to close these sections, minimizing these filters, minimizing these visualizations, minimizing these fields. For example, this is how I have here the work area. We have it. I want to communicate with the SQL server. I want to communicate it. We are seeing here get data option, right? To be honest with you, Power BI, Power BI created by using Excel options, MS Office Excel options. Said that if you go to the home, here we have, for example, data. I can notice here new query, existing connection, some options we have here, right? If you go to the existing connections, okay, then we can see here what are the connections are available. And if you want to access from Access database, from web, from test, from other sources, in other sources, I can say SQL Server, analysis service, blah, blah, blah. How these all options are available, comparatively this one, some better options, better UI, better user interface they provided and they named as Power BI. So one line I want to say as Power BI is came from MS Office Excel. Power BI is came from where? Power BI is came from MS Office Excel. Most of the options we have in Excel, most of the options what we have in Excel are utilized by Power BI. Are utilized by Power BI. Let me go for getting the data here. I am going for get the data. Now I click on here, get the data. I can go for Excel, Power BI data sets, Power BI data flows, SQL Server. This is what I want to go actually. SQL Server, I want to communicate now. But we have a number of other things also available. You can click on here more, then you get one window. There you can see 100 plus data sources you can communicate it. 100 plus data sources you can communicate it. Are you getting my point? 100 plus data sources you can communicate here. You can notice files, Excel file, text file, XML, JSON, PDF, whatever you want. Databases, so many databases you can communicate here. Even you can go for the big data platforms like Impala. Okay, and we have here somewhere Hive database, something like that also we can see here. We can go for cloud database that is known as Snowflake data warehouse. We can go for it. Okay, and Google BigQuery also you can go for it. Amazon Redshift also you can go for it. What else not? Whatever you name it, that will be available here. And so many online service also we can go and we can communicate it. Time being, I want to go for database. The database is called as SQL Server database. Why I am choosing SQL Server is this also Microsoft product. So it has very good integration. So I chosen that one. You can go for any database as per your requirement. I'm trying to click on here connect. Okay, now my Power BI desktop, my Power BI desktop is communicating with what? My Power BI desktop is communicating with what? SQL Server database, it's communicating. For that, it's asking, where is your SQL Server database? In my training room, in my same laptop, Power BI SQL Server, everything is installed in my same laptop. But in company, in real project, SQL Server may be available in one CPU. PowerBI is available in one CPU, something like that. At that moment, you have to tell where is your database, the database name you have to, the computer name you have to provide it. In my case, I am providing here local host I am providing because my SQL Server also available in the same mission available. Database name is optional. If you provide optional meaning, it will go to the local host and all the databases it is going to show it. We have the option to import the data. We have the option to direct query. There is nothing but write our on live data. We are going to get it. Okay, we'll talk about more this one later. Time being, I'm going with the import. Click on here. Okay. Whatever data bases we saw in SSMS, whatever databases we got chance to see in SSMS, all those databases now we are going to see here. Are you seeing those all databases here or not? 2012, DW12, worldwide importers like that. Whatever databases I shown here, same databases you are seeing here or not? This is called as window is navigator window. Today I have 6 or 7 databases. Tomorrow a lot of databases means you can go and you can search here also, so that we are going to get that very easily. Very easily we are going to get it. Now I am good with the 6 or 7 only available. I need not use the search button. Then I can go for worldwide importers. Then I am expanding this one. Then I would like to go with the, let us say, 2 tables. One is known as employee table. Second, I am going for, let us say, sales table. These 2 tables I am taking. One dimension table, one fact table I am taking, so that I come to understand each employee who is doing the sales, sales representative, right? Is sales representative given how much sales to my business? Is sales representative how much business given? How much business given? I want to understand, so that I come to understand who are the strongly working representatives, who are the badly working representatives. I come to understand. To answer that business question, I need these 2 tables. For example, I am taking those 2 tables. I am clicking on here load. Then once you click on the load, you are going to see here it starts loading. It may take some time, but we have a lot of records in the fact table. Because of that one, it's going to take some time. Once it is completed loading, we can go and we can start developing the reports. We can start it. We can go and we can developing the reports. We can start it, saying as 18,000 records loaded, 65,000, 88,000, 146,000, 200,000, 220,000, 228,000. We are seeing this number changing, right? How many records are available? Those all records it's storing. Employees wise, I have very small amount of records, which is known as 213 records, which is loading. Okay, so it's trying to load records. Once it is completed, this window automatically will disappear. Then we can go on, we can start our work, we can start it. Okay, still it is loading. Let it complete loading. Looks like now it is completed. Once loading is completed, you can see the last one, fields tab. In the fields tab, you can see what are the employee records are there, what are the columns are available in the fact table, everything we are seeing it. Do we have any join between these 2 tables? I would like to understand that one. Joins we are going to do in the model tab. Power BI is very intelligent. Power BI is very intelligent based on the primary key, foreign key relationship of the database. Primary key, foreign key relationship of the database, automatically creating the joins here. Did you created this join employee key and salesperson key here? Our system created for you. Did he created or system created for you? System created for you. And also one employee will do many transactions, right? Star meaning here many, star meaning here many. One employee will do many transactions. This relation is one to many. If you want to see the relation, double click on this one. You can see back end. It has a relation of what type of relation we have? Sales table to employee table, many to one. Employee table to sales table, what is that? One to many. Employee sales table to employee table is what? Many to one. If you see the bottom to down means it is one to many. Anyhow, I'll talk more about this one later. Now I have here join also available. I want to know what is my total amount I got it. For example, I have here one of the column called as total excluding money, tax excluding money what we have. See this one, total excluding tax. What is the total amount I received? Wow, beautiful. It is trying to give here total money is how much? Something 172,261,341.20, something like that we got it. I want to know sales representative wise, how much we have it. Then I can go and I can add here, there is a employee is available. I can go and I can add here employee. I can go and I can add here. Now you can notice I got here employee wise, what is the money? If you see here, this guy given 16,779 something, this guy given 16,781 something, this guy given 17,072 something like that, right? So each sales representative, how much sales he given, I come to understand. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now I want to see what is my total also. I want to see one card kind of thing. I want to see it. Then I can go and I can have here in empty space. I can create here one card. In this card, I am trying to provide here same measure I am taking, total excluding tax. This measure, whatever available here, I am keeping here in this corner, I am keeping somewhere. So this is what the total amount I got it. Even these two has now link here. See here automatically if I click on it, it is filtering here, right? It is filtering here. So overall, what is the total amount I got here? I come to know by seeing here. So now we have here the amount, whatever we have it, you can go and you can observe it. Are you getting my point? Okay. So now this is a bar chart and this is called as some kind of card, what you are able to see it. You want to know, let us say profit also, you want to introduce it. Let me select this one and I want to see what is the profit also, I want to see it. Okay. Now we are able to observe the profit also, we are able to observe it. So by the sales representative, I got this much of profit. By the sales representative, I got this much of profit. By the sales representative, I got this much of profit, like that. I want to introduce one more table also. I want to introduce it. Let me go back to again SQL Server, get the data from SQL Server. Then again, I am giving as localhost. I am giving. Then I am trying to click on here. OK. Then I want to introduce one more table also. I want to introduce it. Let me go for worldwide importers. I am trying to take here city table. Then I say loading. City also I am loading it. Now city table also will come here. It's trying to load here and getting the data from the database. I have here looks like 32,000, 50,000, some 68,000. It's keep on going on 116,000. 116,000 plus records are available here. Once loading is completed, we have to create here proper join. We have to create it with the fact tool. We have to create proper join. If system identified the join, it's well and good. If not, you have to create manually. We have to create it. but we have to make sure join is properly created or not. We have to make sure it. We have to make sure it. Am I clear?
This conference will now be recorded.
So now you understand here. Now we understand here one table we imported, which is known as city table. Now you can see automatically, luckily we got here join also we got it. Here city key, here also city key is available. We're able to join it. Now you can see the city corresponding table also appearing to you here, dimension city. I want to introduce some kind of user-friendly filter. I want to introduce it. Let me select this empty space. There is a filter is available that is known as slicer is available. I want to introduce the slicer. I want to introduce it. Okay. So we have here slicer. I'm trying to add here the city whatever available to the slicer. I added over there, right? Now, whatever we have here, slicer, if I go and try to select here, let us say one of the city, according to that one, this data is changing or not? Looks like whatever city I selected, there is no data, right? There is no data. Let me take here one more city also. I am trying to take here one more city. Then these two combination also looks like there is no data. Let me take here one more city. Looks like this combination also I don't have any data. Okay, what else I can do? Okay, let me go down. Okay, very less limited data we have here looks like. So what I will do is sorry, I'm sorry. What I will do is I'll go and I'll try to take one table first, and I'll see which cities I have the data. I'll try to see it. I have the city, then I am trying to take here total excluding the tax. Okay, then I am trying to take here this slicer. I am clearing all, let's say clear all. Then I am getting here something we have with the B. These cities only I have the data. These cities only I have the data. If I select one of those cities, according to that one, we are going to get the data. We are going to get it. Okay, let us say I have here something. If we go and try to select, even we have the search options, we can enable here the search options. We can enable it. We can go on here and we can enable here search options. Then we got here search here. We can search it based on we want here AL. Okay, let us say C also we are trying to type it. Then ALC E S, something like that. I am trying to get whatever value I want it, I am getting it. So particular to this value, I am able to see the data or not. I am new to this business. I don't know city names properly, but business analyst, you know already what are the cities he has the business and all, right? You will able to type it very clearly or not? At least few letters of the spelling. Yep. So we are able to develop beautiful report. We are able to develop it. If we go and try to save this one, I am saving this one onto my desktop with the name of, let's say, first report. I am trying to give the name. I am trying to give the name as a first report. I am saving onto the desktop. I am saving. You can see now first report here. You are going to see it. We are going to see somewhere first report. You might be got it. Is it saved? Yep. But we are not seeing here. So somewhere you will see the first report. Yeah, here we have the first report. We have it. So what is the size of this one? 59.8 MB. We have the size. Why? Because we selected importing the data option, we selected the data also stored here. That's what we have here, 59.8 MB data we have here. Now anyone can able to access my desktop now. My business users can able to access desktop. This desktop can access and can use this report now. Whatever report I developed, this report can be accessed by business users now. No. Why? Because it is there on my mission. It is there in my mission, right? No one can able to access my laptop. My laptop is not public laptop. No one can able to access it. If everyone has to access means, then I need to publish this one. There is in the corner, you can notice publish button. Publish button. That means we are moving from Power BI desktop to where you are publishing. We development is completed. We developed some filter. We developed some table. We developed some graph. We developed some card. Then we are trying to move this one to where? As for this diagram, where are moving? Power BI service. So to do that one, we have here one of the option called as publish. If you click on this publish, I have here two workspaces. My workspace, second is COVID-19 workspace. I want to go for my workspace. I want to go. Click on here, select. Then we are going to get here publishing to Power BI. Publishing first report.pbix to Power BI. Then shortly we are going to see publishing is completed. As your report volume is 59.8 MB, that is the reason it may take some more time. Based on the volume of the size of the report, this publishing time will be increases. Basically, it's trying to put our desktop report into Power BI service. That means it is putting in Microsoft Cloud. It's putting in Microsoft Cloud. It is putting. Now it's saying as it is success, and it's asking to open this report. I'm clicking on this open this report. The moment I clicked on it, it is open where? It is a browser or not? Is it a browser or not? Where it is open? Is it a browser or not? It's a browser. It is open. As it is a browser, and this also has one URL associated with it. One URL associated with it. If I share this URL to anyone able to access my report or not? As it is a browser and it is associated with one URL, if I share this URL to anyone able to access that one, right? Anyone able to access that one. And it is more interactive. Here I can go and I can interact how I interacted over there. Similarly, I can interact here. Are you getting my point? I can go and I can interact similar way how I did over there. I can interact here. Okay, suppose I selected something here, then we are able to get according to this one. We are able to get what is the I typed here? ALCES. ALCES. Then I got here. Then I'm able to see the corresponding data. I'm able to see it. If I want to share this one, there is a share option is available. How you are sharing your WhatsApp messages. Everyone is more familiar with that, right? Similar button is available, share button. If you click on the share, it is going to ask you to whom you want to share it. Enter your email address. At this point of time, I am with the ID that is called as, what is my ID? What is email ID? ramreddy@dataexart.com. Myla ramreddy@dataexart.com. I am right. I can share my report to anyone within the organization. For example, I also have one more ID that is known as info@dataexart.com. I can select that one. I can click on here share. Then one mail will be sending to this guy, and also in his home dashboard is going to see that one. If you can click on here share option, now you can see success. Your report has been shared successfully. You're able to share to anyone. You're able to share to anyone. And you can ask your questions also here. There is a Q&A. Q&A is possible. You can go and you can do the Q&A also. Okay, for that I need to go and I have to create one dashboard. Let me create here dashboard. I am trying to go here. This is a report, whatever I have. I am pinning here, pinning to new dashboard I am creating. Let me create the new dashboard called as test. I am pinning and I am creating here new dashboard. I am creating it. Now you will see one dashboard only with this report we are seeing it. Now you can notice here, ask a question whatever you wanted. If you type some question, let's say city wise, okay, sales, we are typing it. Then I'm able to see city wise sales wise territory, blah blah blah, like that. I will be able to, if the columns are matching properly, I will be able to see the data here. You can see here bottom some data also I got it. Am I clear? Am I clear? So we can type here according to that one. We are going to get here data. You are going to get it. Right. Wow, beautiful. We completed now one database available. Using this database, you developed the report. That report you publish it to the PowerBI service. You published it, and my business users are able to enjoy this one. My business users are able to enjoy this one. Am I clear? With this, I am stopping my demo part. I hope you understand PowerBI demo, and I have a lot of materials. You can go and you can see here. I prepared here. Let us see Power BI. This is the Power BI where I prepared all the chapters wise. I prepared it, introduction, query editor, like that. All the chapters wise materials I prepared it. With the screenshots, I prepared it so that you'll able to practice your own. You'll able to practice it. For just like that, I'm opening any one thing. For example, lab. I'm opening this one. Preview. Here you can observe what is the scenario and calculations. Screenshots wise, I provide here. As material is available like this, screenshot wise, are you in a position to practice your own or not? Okay, you are able to practice your own. And also for each class, we do have here recordings are available from my website. I am going to serve it. In my website, there is a Power BI icon. We can see it. If you click on this Power BI icon, then we'll get here one option called as curriculum. There you can notice there is option called as curriculum. There you can see all the recordings. You can go and you can listen it. All my materials are served using the GitHub. There is a GitHub account for ITEC. If you go to the ITEC, there is a Power BI. Here you can see it. You can see more information about course content, detailed course content here itself. Introduction is what, Power BI desktop transformation. What I am going to teach, basically, I kept here all the course content I kept here. And all the materials also, supporting materials, you can access from here itself, you can access it. Even what are the data sets I'm using. For the people, there are some people, they may not be able to install SQL Server database, but they want to use worldwide importers data. For that reason, I already exported that in the CSV file format, and I am able to deliver that to you people. You don't like to install SQL Server database in your mission, don't worry. We can practice with Excel. You can practice. That data also I have here. Almost all the databases, whatever I shown to you, available in the CSV files format. It's available. It may be AdventureWorks, it may be worldwide importers or something else. We have it. And also custom data also I prepared here. Lab 1, Lab 2, Lab 3. If you go and try to observe, in each one we have some custom data sets are available. So we are going to use these all data sets, are going to use it, and we'll develop the reports, are going to develop it. I hope I am good with the explanation. If anyone has any questions, please go ahead with your questions. Yeah, it's the time for questions. You can unmute and you can ask the questions. Anyone has any questions?
We have no access in the.
Yeah, we are going to get the access. If you register for the Power BI course, you are going to get the access for this one. That is taken care by, yeah, you are seeing one contact number also here. Okay, Renuka, she is the one, she's going to give the access. Please ping her in the WhatsApp so that she's going to give the access to you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, for all the people, Power BI people will get the access. If you ping here, you are going to get the access. Anyone has any other questions? Manali, I'm not able to hear you. You can ping me one-on-one in offline in my WhatsApp otherwise. Okay, right.
Suppose.
Thanks. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Manali.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Priyanka here.
Yeah, Priyanka.
Suppose if we want to get the query, whatever the report that we built here, so we can get the query for that by any chance?
Yes, you mean to say SQL query?
Yeah. Whatever the report we
You
created
can
here. So
you can get SQL query as well as you can get the M language. Those all stuff you can get it. Okay, we have to go for here advanced raters and you can go on, you can get it. That I'm going to show it as part of our course. We are going to see it here.
okay.
Anna, I'm Ramred Anna. Hello, sir.
Please go
Hello.
in English. Please go in English. Yeah.
Okay. We have connections between the three tables regarding. You told me that automatically the system has been connected. Yes. The screen showing. If in the meanwhile time, if we want to connect by manual means, how can we go on?
You can double click on this one and you can change here. For example, now city key connected. You don't like that one. Let's say go for customer key and city key you wanted. You can select here customer care, whatever key you wanted. You can select here and you can click on OK. Then I changed here my join now to your customer key to your city key join. It is wrong, but I shown just like that.
Okay.
You need to double click on it. Then you have to go ahead and you have to change here accordingly how to change it. So suppose system is not at all created it. Let us say I can select this one. I can delete this one. For example, wantedly I'm deleting it. I deleted. Okay, now let's assume like these two tables between I do not have any join now. I want to create it now. I can go ahead and I can drag and drop city key to city key. I can drag and drop it. Then automatically system will be creating the join for you.
Yes, sir.
There are a number of ways are available to do that. We are going to learn that one in our course.
Okay.
Yep. Any other questions?
While we
Good, Priyanka and Shrikant,
sir,
you have some questions you asked it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, sir, just a second.
Yeah.
While publishing the data,
Yeah, while
after
publishing
publishing the data, we have to we have to store the data in the cloud itself, or otherwise we have to store in the company data between the customer and us, or in the dashboard only we have to store.
No, at the time of importing, did you notice or not? If I select a SQL server, okay, there is a two options. One is called as import, second is called as direct query.
Okay.
If you go for direct query, it won't store any data into your report. On fly, we are going to hit the database, we are going to get the data.
Okay. If any modifications also done, it will be not stored in the SQL servers.
Yeah. Then in the Power BI, it won't store it. Directly SQL server to report on fly, we are going to get it.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So the technical things, yes, we are going to see more detail level down the line. Now today, you need to understand this diagram. That's it. We have some database. We developed some report. We publish it to Power BI service. My business is enjoying the report. That's what my goal. If someone is asking, Prasad, in Power BI enough to get a job, or do we need to learn SSIS, SSRS also? That is the question. Power BI is enough to get the job. Don't worry. There is no need of SSIS, SSRS not required. But however, as part of my course, also I am covering how to use the SSAS and how to develop the reports I am explaining here. SSAS multi-dimensional models, I am explaining it. Okay, if you go and try to open, I'm sorry. Let me open this one. I'm trying to open. So this is the SSAS multi-dimensional model, how to develop that one and how to develop the report using that one. I'm explaining it. Anyhow, we are going to get the knowledge. However, Power BI and only enough to get the job. Thanks, Prasad, asking question.
Yes,
Yeah, any other questions? Please
nothing else.
register for the course today. Contact HR as shown on the screen. This is the HR number on my GitHub website. This HR number. Please contact her and try to complete your registration process and come to the class tomorrow. Same time, 8 a.m. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, sir. Hello.